I've known you a long time. I can't see you aligning with people like this.
It is. We have known him a long time. Many, many years. Things happen. People change. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, fuck you. Oh.
Brought my boy. How goes the streaming?
It's going.
I hope so. Because that ass whooping Ramos gave you says a lot about you in the ring.
Uh-huh.
This dude left a handprint on your back, man.
Yeah, he sure did.
You're out of breath, covered in spit, covered in sweat, worked over in the corner of the mat.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of prison.
You know what? I have a new problem.
I'm glad to hear it. Because your old problem has been taken care of.
Huh?
Go to the streets, you'll understand. Your new problem.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Uh-huh. So, you know JD, right?
The one that looks scared of the gas can?
Yeah, I've known JD for about 10 years now. And he's been acting a little bit strange recently.
Yeah?
At the end of the last show, he jumped Zach Monstar.
Monstar Zach?
Yeah.
The champion?
Mm-hmm. And he's been hanging out with some unsavory characters recently.
How so?
You know, they're loud, uppity, obnoxious, walk around like they own the place. Management?
So what didn't you do this time?
Right. So I ran into JD at Mr. Showtime's headquarters, which happened to be at a locker bay in a bowling alley.
Mine's at a driving range.
Okay. So him and I had a little talk.
You want to talk about the Shiner?
That's actually the result of the conversation. So that's where you come in. I need a match.
All right then. One fall?
Nah, it's gonna be something special.
You know, it sounds to me like JD and them wish you'd quit pestering them. How about a night quit match?
I could do that. I quit match? Yeah. I didn't quit my last match.
Got surfed on.
Huh?
What? March 20th, there's a show coming up.
Yeah. One night only, here in Orlando.
All right then. I'll set it up. Siri, can you call Mr. Showtime?
Look, he's getting himself into this. Welcome back, folks, to RIOT Pro Wrestling Afterburn. I'm your host, Dom Ledger, and we are just 8 days away from one night only in Orlando. March 20th, RIOT Pro Wrestling is coming to the Pro Wrestling Center to put on some of the best matches with some of the best young talent in the state. If you haven't yet, go over to eventbrite.com and get your tickets right now. We just saw another match confirmed for that card. Twitch streamer turned wrestler Brian Batical has challenged his former friend and current RIOT Tag Team Champion JDX to an I Quit match. I don't know if Twitch streamers have managers, but he should fire his. Last week, we saw a chilling challenge laid out by Axe Clover to Greenlight Hit Squad member Josh Dawkins. After something like that, anybody would be watching around their shoulder. We got with Josh to ask him on his thoughts about this match.
One night only, March 20th, I'm offered my biggest challenge yet in X-Clover. Now that you got the power, you got the strength, I even heard you aren't even human. But just like Mama's been telling you for the past 12 months, I work hard in the gym, in the ring. And just like my trainer, Devon Dudley, says, if you fail to prepare, then you prepare to fail. Now I know in this match I'll take a little bit of a beating. That's a big guy. But I faced adversity my entire life, and this is nothing new to me. I got the scars to prove it. So X, I guess the final question is this. Will you be ready? Because I will.
My name is Chico Adams, the man who held the RIOT Heavyweight Championship for 16 months. Well, I just got off the phone with Mr. Showtime, and I asked him who I would be in the ring with on March 20th in Orlando, Florida, fully expecting him to say that I would finally get my title rematch against Zach Monstar. But he said, Chico, I'm sorry, Zach has a different opponent that night. I said, okay, how about I get a rematch against I'm Jake Logan, the man who picked up a fluke victory at the last event. But he said, Chico, I'm sorry, Jake is not available. But due to the inconvenience, here is the entire list of RIOT Pro Wrestling's roster. I'm going to allow you to go down the line and handpick your opponent. I said, okay, that's fair enough. I went down the list and I said, nope, I don't want to wrestle him. Nope, I don't want to wrestle him. I surely don't want to wrestle him. But I saw a name that stood out like a sore thumb. Kwame Nas. See, Kwame and I have a little bit of history. Let me take you back to February of 2019 when Kwame and I teamed up in tag team action at the historical ECW Arena in Philadelphia. And it was on that night that I realized that this kid is a diamond in the rough. He's young, he's hungry, and he has a ton of potential to be a major star in this industry. And that is when I told Showtime, I want Kwame. He said, okay, fine, done deal. Kwame, I like you. I like you more than I like most people in this business, but there's one thing I like just a little bit more, and that is the RIOT Heavyweight Championship. They say 3 strikes, you're out. This will not be my 3rd strike at RIOT Pro Wrestling. So what I'm asking you is this. March 20th, I already know you're going to be on your A game. I'm going to be on mine, but I want you, no, I need you to bring everything you have, every fiber of your being. Because I'm going to prove to the entire world that not only am I a future 2-time RIOT Heavyweight Champion, but most especially that Chico does not suck.
That's right, folks. Another match for one night only in Orlando has been set. Former RIOT Heavyweight Champion Chico Adams has laid out a challenge to Greenlight Hit Squad member Kwame Nas. Chico clearly sees something in Kwame, but when you're dealing with the former heavyweight champion, things can get unpredictable and volatile. So I'm going to urge Kwame to go with caution.
I feel like for about a year and a half now, I've been treading the waters of RIOT Pro Wrestling. I've had some abysmal losses. And I've had some amazing wins. But for some reason, I just can't seem to break through to the next level. March 20th, I get that opportunity. Because on that night, I faced Chico Adams. And many people may say Chico sucks. But I can't fully agree with that. I feel like Chico is the benchmark. You've held championships for multiple organizations. You've been on TV for the best. You've been in the ring with the best. And if I claim victory that night, that puts me in the conversation. It gives me the validation. Not just from you, not just from RIOT Pro, not from any mentor I've ever had in the past, but for myself. We have our history. I don't have to remind you of the 2300 arena. And honestly, ever since that night, I've wanted this match. And from what I've been told, you specifically asked for this match. I hope you know what you did. You're going to get my absolute best, Chico. I'm laying all my cards on the table and I'm leaving it all out there. And I will win. No longer a young lion. Now, the head of the Pride and ready to take the heavyweight division by storm. I hope you're ready, because I am.
Last week, we saw D. Ramos intimidate Mr. Showtime to get a spot in the triple threat match next week at One Night Only against Johnny Zeke and Vertigo. We asked the other two competitors about their thoughts on this newest addition to their match.
For far too long, I've been looked down on by men like Vertigo the Cure Rivera and D. Ramos. And last show, I was looked down on by JDX. And look how well that turned out for him when I came out on top with my arm up in victory. This Saturday is going to be no different, guys. We're going to step into the playing field. And I'm going to be the one get my arm raised once again. Because this rookie is the real deal. Game on.
March 20. Vertigo is back at RIOT Pro Wrestling. And I got a little sidequest. Yes, one more time Vertigo is pushed to the sides like a little video game and is not given the opportunities that I deserve. Opportunities that I've been working hard for. It's okay. I know RIOT management have their guys, their people. Vertigo is not one of them. Vertigo is the guy that had to work and fight hard for it. For this 20th, I'm gonna show you why I'm the cure. I know I got two amazing, hunger, and dangerous people in front of me. The fake Rican D. Ramos and Johnny Zeke. We are not strangers, but Vertigo is not gonna stop until he gets what he deserves for. But this coming March 20th, D. Ramos, Johnny Zeke, be ready to find out why the cure, the one-eyed dragon, is always been worse than the sickness.
Another exciting match just added to the show is Young Lions champion Remy defending his belt against the Sinner, Christian Mills. If you remember our Young Lions Freestyle Invitational, Mills spent a short time in the match, but when he was in there, he was on fire. It was this performance that pushed RIOT executives to give him a shot at Remy's title.
Hey there. I've been thinking about you a lot. You specifically, Remy. See, I heard on March 20th, you were finally gonna have a match. See, I'm honored. because I've been paying very close attention to you. See, I've been admiring you and your title. Very nice, precious, pretty title. The Young Lions belt, oh, looks very gorgeous on you. But you see, the thing is, you were the perfect first champion to hold and elevate that title, but you're just a cookie cutter champion. You are a copy and paste. I've seen so many guys like you come and go all the time. I see you all out on the independents, just flipping and flying, doing whatever. There is no one else out there like the Sinner. And on March 20th, at RIOT Pro Wrestling's one night only event, I'm going to prove why the Sinner is one of the top young lions in this division. So help me God.
Well, we've heard from a lot of RIOT talent tonight who are eager to get to Orlando for one night only. We're eager to see you there too. Make sure you head to Eventbrite, the link in the description below, and get your tickets for one night only right now. That's it from us this week here at Afterburn, but tune in next week, just 24 hours before the action starts, because we're going to take a full look at all the matches set for one night only. I've been your host, Dom Ledger, and we'll see you next week.
Of the Young Lions division right here. Big where?
Pushing them out of there.
Showtime, sir!
Executive Director of Operations not happy with the action, so Mr. Showtime, as of late, as we watch Mr. Showtime make his way to the ring.
Showtime looking more showy than usual. Nice little suit they got on this.
Well, apparently...
The Greenlight Hit Squad.
And look at their newest member, the all-elite Nigerian Bear.
Oh my, he's so glistening, so strong, the Nigerian Bear.
And being added to the Greenlight Hit Squad, and who hasn't, David, that they have another member that could possibly be introduced tonight here.
Wait a minute, a fourth member?
Hold on, we're going to listen to the show.
Before we get to this, everybody understands that we're not here to do a big brawl beforehand. We're not here to mess up any wrestling because we are professional wrestlers. And today, we will riot. So let's go ahead and get onto the match and show you what real wrestling is. Write that down.
Very brief with his words. Usually Mr. Showtime having a lot more words, but we're going to get on to this first match to kick off redemption here tonight. It's got the newest member, the all-elite Nigerian Bear.
Right here, we started with Dawkins and Kwame. Nah,
These are three young upstart killers in pro wrestling as they take on Team Shadows with
I would say there's a bunch of young lions in this team.
you got the big lion right there on the ropes, and it looks like Kwame and Jake Shadows are about to start the match.
Apparently, Jake Shadows wants in on a piece of Josh Dawkins. Josh obliging.
There it is. It's going to look like an athletic contest right now. Wait a minute. And Shadows is out.
JC coming in. He won himself a piece of Josh Dawkins. Sit down, Frank. You don't want to sit down, Josh.
Starting the match. JC smacking up Josh Dawkins tonight.
Back and forth with the blows there.
And then off the rope, into the rope. No, going to the corner. Josh Dawkins with athleticism. JC ducks the clothesline and
the athleticism, the pure athleticism of Josh Dawkins as he just beats that out of JC. It is a family-friendly show here tonight.
Yeah, there will not be any profanities here tonight.
Yeah, watch yourself there, David.
And there goes
Josh Dawkins tagging in the Nigerian Bear Empire.
Big monsters are in.
Who, by the way, we have recently seen on All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, but he's getting all beat down by Jake Shadows right now. And oh, he cuts him off.
David, I gotta tell you right now, that is the All Elite Nigerian Bear who is just treating Jake Shadows like a stepchild.
What a power slam by Badu, dude. Kick out.
Jake looking like he's on the way back from the bar at 2 a.m.
Oh, wait a minute, he lifts him up again. What's he gonna do now? Tags in Kwame. Another power slam by Badu. And there he goes off the top.
Kwame is a big guy, but he can fly around with the best of them. Hannibal Wolf coming in to make the save for his teammate Jake Shadows.
There he goes, and there they go, fighting off the knee of Kwame and Jake Shadows.
Now, this group of Team Shadows was among those members that came earlier in the year and invaded RIOT Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Laid waste to our ringside area.
Oh, they destroyed every damn thing. Now wait a minute, it's a cluster now. It's a cluster.
Is it a cluster or a Donnybrook?
I don't know what's a Donnybrook, but this is a cluster here tonight. And they're all fighting. And there he goes, Animal over the top rope. Shadows over the top rope. JC.
Let's look at that. Greenlight hit squad standing tall as they cleared out the ring. Team Shadows regrouping on the outside, and Sean Hawley is just trying to see which way he has to go.
They're putting their heads together, regrouping. And wait a minute, Kwame over the top.
Pure athleticism on the part of Kwame here at Redemption tonight.
So big, so athletic, and so explosive. This is really right.
The Greenlight hit squad came to play tonight.
And JC in the ring, tagging by Kwame.
But here's the question, David. I have to ask, since we do have the Greenlight hit squad in the ring, there was a rumor that they have a fourth member, and that fourth member could possibly be revealed tonight here at Redemption.
Wait a minute, hold on. What's going on here? Josh is pulled out. Oh, breaks the neck of Badu. Goes for the roll up on the Josh Dawkins too. Kick out. A fourth member. With all the explosiveness of the Greenlight hit squad.
Hannibal Wolf in just a beat down on Dawkins. Jake Shadows taking a walk on the outside.
The forearms from Hannibal, and JC picking up Josh Dawkins now. That's a small man to be doing such a big suplex.
That suplex.
The strength of JC. Kick out.
Team Shadows, I didn't think would work together so well, but they have been gelling tonight.
He's playing with his food, messing with Josh Dawkins. Dawkins fighting back right now.
Josh Dawkins is not one to be messed with. Do not mistake his size. He can brawl with the best of them.
Takes him to the corner of Team
and
Shadows.
that's not the corner you want to be in, David.
No, not that corner. 10 toes down, going on right now onto Josh Dawkins. And Jake all over, flexing the hair off his face. And Dawkins fighting back.
This is the first time that we've seen Jake Shadows in action in a while.
The kick started with the kick in the throat right there.
Kicks in the corner.
This is a big feat being kicked.
But I'll tell you, very smart on the part of Jake Shadows to isolate Josh Dawkins from his corner, who now slowly makes the crawl, but Jake stops him.
There he is, wrenching the arm, bringing him back to the corner. bringing him back, just gnawing at the body of Josh Dawkins right now. And Hannibal picking up the carcass of Josh Dawkins. Oh, that's a hell of a damn suplex.
That's a good suplex on the part of Hannibal Wolf. Count of 2.5. Dawkins not wanting to go down.
And he gets him in the corner with a spear.
And the shoulder blocks. Sean Halley making the call.
Wrenching the abdominals. And Kwame calls to the referee to get him out the corner. He has a 5 count to get out.
Devastating shot by Hannibal Wolf.
Wait a minute, Dawkins fights back.
Oh, and the chop. Now the upper hand going to Dawkins. He throws another chop, brings Wolf out of the corner, but stopped by a knee to the midsection.
And Hannibal just being very physical. Oh, what a power slam by Hannibal.
Showing the power that Hannibal has.
The monster.
Now, we have a bunch of young lions in there. Jake Shadows, Hannibal Wolf, Kwame, Josh Dawkins. We do have the first ever Young Lions champion being decided tonight. As later on we will see Remy go against Sam C for this very title in front of us.
Eventually all those men will be facing each other at one point or another because they're all going to want this championship belt here in the Lions title. But right now they have to work as a collective.
Yeah, right. And I thought, based on the video that Jake Shadows had posted on Facebook and that we put up on the RIOT Pro Wrestling Facebook page, that Jake was going to be in for his own. He wasn't going to be as cohesive as he is with Hannibal and JC.
Hey, but listen, the first objective is to win
Oh,
the match.
and the poke to the eyes there, David.
Just blinding Josh Dawkins. But like I said, he has to get through this win of the match, move up the ranks, and keep going. And they're just stomping on Josh Dawkins.
JC distracting referee Sean Hawley, who now goes in for the choke on Dawkins.
Oh, man, the humanity of it all. Dawkins kicking out of that choke, trying to survive.
Referee Sean Hawley distracted, trying to get Greenlight Hit Squad out of the ring.
He's picking him up. That small man going for a big backbreaker.
Into the pin.
1, 2, and Kwame breaks it up.
Kwame making the save for his team.
Wait a minute, JC going.
Oh,
he spits at Kwame. Hey, the Greenlight Hit Squad rush in the ring.
And that brings Kwame in and allows the rest of Team Shadows to beat down Josh Dawkins.
There it is right there.
Now wait a minute, I must say this, there was no legal tag.
Yeah, I heard a clap.
But Jake Shadows said he was tagged in.
I heard a clap. I'm sorry. I didn't hear no evil, see no evil. And Josh being reared down right now. And Jake Shadows, wait a minute, he's working himself back up.
Josh Dawkins really needs to get to his corner and make that tag. The elbows.
Where he goes. Kick to the face.
The boot to the jaw of Jake.
Oh, what was that?
What was that?
That was a flip neck breaker.
We'd have to call that a Dawkins out of nowhere.
He hit a Dawkins out of nowhere.
A Dawkins out of nowhere.
A Dawkins out of nowhere here for the Greenlight Hit
Now,
Squad.
he needs to take advantage of this and get to that corner to either Kwame or Badu. He needs to get one of those bigger men in.
He needs a breather. Let's see who he gets to first. I know Waving Shadows is cutting him off. Oh, Badu's in!
Oh, the all-elite Nigerian
what a clothesline.
cleaning house with vicious clotheslines.
Oh, man. Big man is doing big damage. Back suplex.
Belly-to-belly suplex on Jake Shadows. The slash in the corner. And another one for Hannibal Wolf.
Look at the height on that.
Belly
and another.
to belly into the cover.
1, 2.
Broken up by team captain Jake Shadows.
Wow.
And Badu.
Super kick. Super kick. Shadows is out. JC in. Kick to the gut. Wait a minute. DDT.
DDT hit by JC.
And Kwame in.
Oh! Taking out JC. Hannibal Wolf behind Kwame.
Ooh.
The devastating clothesline. And the spear!
Oh, he hit him with a kick.
Big boot by Jake Shadows
Oh,
again.
kicked it again.
Badu shaking it off. Shadow's trying to just hold him.
Oh! Just smashes Jake Shadow. Wait a minute.
There's that miscommunication I was talking about. I thought this would happen tonight.
JC trying to break it up.
JC caught in the middle of his teammates, Jake and Hannibal. Meanwhile, they're not keeping their eye on the Nigerian Bear. And all hell breaks loose here as Jake Shadows and Hannibal Wolf go at each other, bringing it into the crowd.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. JC in the ring by himself now. Oh, no.
Let's go back to the ring. JC knowing he's in trouble now. Well, you only got one choice. Might as well turn around. Him trying to reason with the Nigerian Bear is not going to work.
Oh, he's beating down on JC. They're all in the ring now.
All three members of the Greenlight Hit Squad taking their shots at JC.
What are they going to do now? Josh picking up the carcass of JC.
Oh! Vicious. Clotheslines.
No! Splash!
JC's not going to see straight for about 5 years after that. Josh Dawkins with the knee. Kwame coming in. Elbow!
Oh, what's he going to do? Not the bear! Not the bear!
Oh, and the splash by Mbadu.
Josh picking up the dead carcass of JC right now. What are they about to do?
All three members of the Hit Squad up on Kwame's shoulders. Oh! And that will definitely adjust your attitude. Gotta say this, Frank. That new addition to the Greenlight Hit Squad proved to be that secret ingredient that they needed to take the win.
They all complement each other. You have the brute strength of Badu. You got the athleticism and the big man-ish of Kwame. And you got the pure athleticism of Josh Dawkins. This is a team that's going places. All three men can be world champions at one time. But right now, they are young lions.
But here's the big story. We saw Team Shadows break down near the end of the match. What does this mean for